what makes for a great leader? I don't know if I qualify to answer that. I can only tell you about my own experiences and the people that have created impact on me. First, let me say the reason I ended up at UNLV is because UNLV would have me, and got here in August, so summer heat, but before the university was open for fall class. And as I was wandering about, a gentleman approached me, clearly saw that I was aimlessly moving around campus, and intersected me and said, son, in this perfect Southern drawl, you think there's something I could do to help you find your way? And I explained, well, I'm just kind of trying to get familiar. I'm new here, I'm from California. And he said, well, maybe I could help you. So he went on to explain the campus and point out the relevant buildings. And then as he introduced himself, he said, my name is Dr. Robert Maxson. I'm the president of the school. And I was simply overwhelmed that someone of his stature and his role within the university would see a young student and realize he can intervene, he could help.
I think I've never been around many executives at his level that are so transparent about who they are, the path they've had, the good, the bad, the ugly that they've experienced. And I think it's so refreshing. It is a testament in my mind of why he builds relationships so quickly.
When I started, it was clearly, this was what success looks like. And anything short of that was not success. And I think it's a disservice, because as I've gone through it, like many others, and certainly not anything that's special to me, you start to understand and recognize that there's a trade-off that comes with the pursuits of doing hard things. And yes, they come with certain accolades and things that I used to think were important that I certainly that you learn are only minutes long and not as relevant as, say, family and love and your friends.
And I would say the thing I really do look up to him is the way he chooses to live his life and leads by example. And I would say his life priorities, it's husband, father, friend, and then businessman. And he never loses sight of that.
Leadership, back when I was getting started, I think looks structurally different today. Leadership today, from my perspective, in no way am I suggesting this is the end all, begins and ends with compassion. And I think in this day and age, if we are not investing ourselves into the human journey that some individual is on and listening better, the idea of a hard charging, let's get in there, the more hours you work, the more important and relevant you must be. It seems like such a dated and perhaps even failed concept.
I've been lucky enough to have Jim in front of our students a number of times. And he says a number of things that inspire them. I would say one of the most important pieces of advice he gives students is, you don't know your own potential. Our students, in particular in Lee Business School, many of them are first generation, and they don't really see themselves through the eyes of others yet.
He's the person that we look up to at times for that inspiration, that moment when things are super stressful. He's the one that takes the edge off. He's the one that reminds us who we are and what we're capable of.